going on to our first piece of news is basically just a recap of all of the Mario news that's come out lately. Mario Maker 2 has gotten a free update that lets you play with your friends that you have online. For some reason, it did not let you do that before.
Who knows why?
Yeah. Ironically, there's been a lot of people talking about Nintendo working on a new Mario game, as if Nintendo doesn't at all times already have like 5 different Mario games being worked on at the same time. Sadly, the Mario and Luigi developer filed for bankruptcy, so Nintendo's either going to have to find a new developer for that series, or that's just the end of Mario and Luigi, which is sad, because we never got one in HD. And the final news is Mario Kart Tour, right? Yeah, Mario Kart Tour has released since the last podcast. And I played it for a total of like 30 minutes, and I thought it was really cool. There's I didn't play it, but there was one level that I seen people were retweeting on Twitter where it was a T track, where I think T just stands for trick. So like, I don't know if it was like the winner is not necessarily who comes in first, but who does the most tricks. And every few seconds there were like giant ramps and stuff on the track. So it was really cool. It was like the Excite Bike level, but better, maybe.
Right.
Yeah.
I played one race. And I was like,
cool.
Why can't I pick Yoshi? This is BS.
Why do we have to pay a bunch of money to play Mario
in Mario Kart?
Or the fact that they trick you into thinking you're playing online.
Yeah.
Do they?
Yeah, I saw all of these names and I was like, oh, cool. But then I realized I could skip the level intro, the world intro, the track intro. And I was like, oh, there will probably be a delay because everyone else has to wait. And there was no delay. And I was like, no. I was like, this isn't really online. I'm not actually playing against other people.
Yeah.
Rude.
Yep, there's a bunch of stuff going on about that. It's just they're actual people's usernames, but...
Which is why there's been inappropriate ones that Nintendo's had to flag, because they just use other people's usernames and people are dumb and use inappropriate names.
Yep.
Have you played Mario Kart Tour, Tubes?
No. I did not even consider downloading it. Every time I see... I'm so sorry, like I... Just pretend that you don't know anything about me and you don't even know who I am. But straight up, like, anytime I see someone playing that game, I give them this look like, really?
Like, you know there's a real Mario Kart game.
Yeah,
I can actually play against people.
Reasons, but...
Yeah, like it's probably good for, like, people, you know, or, like, I can't even say that. I can't say on the go and wanting to get Mario Kart because that's what the Switch is for.
Right? Mm-hmm. I was like, maybe I'd play this for a few minutes waiting for an airplane. I'm like, or I could just bring my Switch, which isn't that big.
Mm-hmm.
Yeah, like I don't have any way to justify it.
Like, if you have a Switch, why would you get it? If you played other Mario Kart games, why would you get it?
I have no idea.
I think it's really good probably for, like, the younger audience of people that are, you know, like, they play a lot of mobile games and that's how they kind of, you know, interact and do their thing. Like, parents are always like, here, I have this game for you, play it. So that's probably like majority of it. But for the most part, like, for our generation of gamers, I can't see myself spending a lot of time playing it.
Do you guys think if, like, the next real Mario Kart game comes out, do you think they'll call it Mario Kart 10 or Mario Kart X instead of 9?
Why not 9?
And try to say, like, the Switch Definitive Edition or Deluxe Edition, whatever. Like, maybe they could call it 9, or they could call Tour 9, and then go to 10, because for some reason putting 10 on something makes it sell better than if it was just like a 9 or 11, because 10 is like such a big deal or whatever.
I guess.
Like,
I don't know.
It's just like a marketing trick.
I mean, maybe, but I don't consider Mario Kart Tour the 9th one. I guess because it's a mobile game, and I just don't. I didn't like Mario Run, and I played Pocket Camp for quite some time, and I haven't in a long time now. Now that I know there's no connection to the new Animal Crossing, I'm like, I have no incentive.
It's Halloween, so I've been playing a lot of Pocket Camp.
Ooh, I forgot about that. I should play just for that reason. That and Christmas. And Mario Kart 8 Deluxe is just Mario Kart 8, but Deluxe. Which Daniel doesn't have.
Yeah,
That's
Daniel.
beside the point.
Wait, you still don't have Mario Kart?
I have Mario Kart 8.
Okay, to be fair though, when I was at my friend's wedding, I had 2 opportune chances to play Super Smash Bros. With friends that I was with and play as Banjo, and both times I said no thank you.
Smart choice.
So I can't.
If Banjo couldn't rope you in, then I don't know what would do it.
I wanted to, but I didn't want to learn how to play a game. I just wanted to beat everyone in Mario Kart. So we played Mario Kart 8 Deluxe instead, and I wiped the floor with my friends.
Oof.
They were not happy about it. They didn't think I'd be good. Sorry, off topic.
No. So here's the question. The discussion for this topic. With all the... it's really hard to tell if people are genuinely surprised or if they are ironically talking about the new Mario game. Nintendo working on a new Mario game, at least. So
yeah.
If they were if you could choose the next Mario game, what would it be? Obviously, Luigi's Mansion 3 is coming up, so that doesn't count. But I think I read an interview where, I don't know if they were talking about, I think they officially announced whatever the follow-up to Odyssey is. They officially announced that at some point. And then they also announced that they were hiring developers for a new 2D Mario. So when people talk about being excited about a new Mario, like Nintendo working on a new Mario game, because they work on so many different Mario games at the same time, kind of like Zelda, I legitimately don't know which Mario game they're talking about. So if you could choose the next Mario game to come out, what would it be? Would it be a remake of Sunshine, like a lot of people want? Would it be Odyssey 2? Would it be Sunshine 2?
Okay, I'm coming in with the hot take here. Port over Super Mario 3D World from the Wii U to the Switch, but add online functionality. Because that game is one of the most fun co-op games to play.
Yes.
Just put online support in there. Online co-op, boom. Big game. Good big
the
game.
level where you're on the giant Yoshi thing going down the river.
Plessy is not a Yoshi.
I don't know what they're called. They are some form of dinosaur.
Yeah.
I think.
But yes, that's a fun level. There's a few of them. It's a good game. I really like that game. And it's a very overlooked, underrated game.
You know what would be great? Because I think they might be in the same engine. A 3D Land, 3D World
Double pack
collection. Yeah.
Ooh.
Because they basically look the same. It's just like one's multiplayer, right?
Yeah. Well, I mean, they're different levels. Obviously, the 3DS game is a lot more compact. Like, the levels aren't quite as expensive. But
yeah, I got that game for free when I bought Luigi's Mansion Dark Moon. They had a bonus thing to where, like, if you bought certain games, then you would get to select between like 4 other games for free. So it was really nice. But Jubes, what Mario game would you like on the Switch?
Mine would be another Mario Galaxy. I know that Odyssey was kind of supposed to be like the next Galaxy, but I want like an actual Galaxy because I just loved it. It was one of my favorites. It was countless hours of me playing it on my Wii, and everyone knew how much I loved it. So of course, naturally, as soon as the second one came out, someone bought it for me. Like I didn't have to buy it for myself because they knew just how much I really appreciated that game.
Wow.
And yeah, I think for me it was like I played a lot of Sunshine and I played a lot of Galaxy. Those were my two go-tos.
According to Miyamoto, we're still waiting for Mario Galaxy 3 and Pikmin 4.
Don't.
Don't remind Daniel.
Still
'Cause,
waiting.
4 years ago, when they had, maybe it was 5 years ago, when they had the interview with him about the upcoming NX, I think. That was whenever, like when they first had an interview where they actually said NX instead of it just being a rumor console. I think that was the same interview where they said that Pikmin 4 and Galaxy 3 was being worked on.
If they meant "Hey Pikmin," I'm gonna blow my brains out.
Well, the thing I think in the interview they said that the games were close to being finished, but with that, Breath of the Wild was supposed to be finished in like 3 years when they first started developing it. So after 2.5 years, when the developers were probably like, yeah, we're so close to finishing this game, then we can all take like a week break or whatever. And then Aonuma's just like, no, we're gonna make the whole game about Guardians now. So just erase everything you've done
Just
and
change it all.
yeah. And by the way, take Kakariko Village and swap it with Korok Forest for some random reason. Because they're tired of Kakariko Village leading straight to Death Mountain.
I guess.
That's the
Yeah.
only reason I could think of. Which is, that actually happened, for those who don't know. We covered it on the last podcast. At the last minute, they swapped out those two places.
Huh.
Yeah. So at one
I
point,
guess people have to go listen to our last podcast.
yeah, at one point, you presumably would have had to go through Korok. I don't, that doesn't even work because there's not like an exit from Korok Forest, is there? Like you have to go
No.
back through
There's one path.
the woods.
Yeah, there's only one
Yeah.
path in and out
Yeah.
of it, but I mean, they could have changed the body of water that was around it, right?
Yeah.
So if you look at the 2014 map, it's different.
Yeah.
But I digress. That was a topic gone by.
More reason to not use geography in theories.
What did you know? I wish someone would make a video talking about that.
I know, who would have done that?
Yeah. So Geek Apprentice,
Shameless plug.
what is your
See.
Mario game that you would like?
Probably just speaking from nostalgia, something related to Mario Sunshine, either an HD port and maybe fix some of the issues. I mainly watched instead of played. This was at a time when I still didn't play a lot of the games I watched my brothers. Or make a sequel. I don't know. I just have a lot of nostalgia for the game, and I haven't played a ton of Mario games. I haven't finished Odyssey, and I never played Galaxy 1 or 2. Not because I didn't want to, I just never did. I always leaned Animal Crossing and Zelda more than anything else. But yeah, that's my answer. Mainly based on nostalgia.
I don't think I would go with a remake or a port of any of the older games unless they added in online multiplayer. Like for Daniel's choosing Super Mario 3D World. I like the way Mario looks in that game specifically. It reminds me of the like early Wind Waker HD engine to where like he has the glossy glow around him. I like that in Mario, and then in the new one, Mario Odyssey, instead of having like a glossy glow, it's like a matte thing to where like he's not glowing, the light just, he looks normal basically.
But except he has got like realistic hair now.
Yeah.
Including mustache hairs.
Yeah. It's not as
So weird.
it's not as realistic as they tried to make it look in Brawl, to where like you could see like the different threads on his
Oh yeah.
outfit.
But that's the thing with Brawl is they tried to make everyone like realistic.
But it's still like
that.
really low resolution texture. So like even though they tried to get each of the threads, it still looks like you look at the box art or the character art and you're like, oh, that looks amazing. And then you look at it on the Wii and it's like, oh.
This is still a Wii game.
Yeah. That's what happened. Like going from playing the PlayStation 3 and everything, even though it wasn't like full 1080p, the PlayStation 3 would play stuff at like 720p. But I went back to play Brawl on the Wii, and I was looking at it, and I'm like, you have to get like super close to make out the details of the characters.
But does the Wii's resolution even allow for?
No, the Wii just plays it at like 480p or 480i or whatever.
You get closer, like, what is this mess? It's all blur and pixels. I don't know.
So everyone's just playing as like a slightly different shaped blob in that game. If it's on like a big TV. Especially the one on 3DS XL, because it's an even lower resolution.
Yeah.
So it's great. But yeah, so we had Super Mario 3D World being ported.
Yes. Give me that online co-op.
No, not Odyssey. Sunshine, right? Tubes? Yeah.
Well, Sunshine for me.
Yeah.
Galaxy 3.
Okay.
We all just want our Mario games ported to Switch. We all just want all the games on Switch now.
And
it doesn't matter how many copies
Wind
we have.
Waker, Twilight, make Skyward Sword, just do them all, please.
I will gladly have 3 different copies of Wind Waker.
We will pay for them
on
again.
Switch. It's fine.
You know
I'll
we
do
will.
it.
The weird thing about Odyssey was like, it felt like they didn't initially build multiplayer into the engine. So then that's why they have like that weird version of multiplayer that they added as DLC, to where it's like you're not running around at the same time, but you can like swap in and out. Like one person hides the balloon or whatever, and then the other one goes to get it. Because you can't see them running around while you're standing there, can you? Waiting on them?
No.
So it's like you just... Yeah.
But they also have it where you can play one person as Mario and one person as Cappy.
Yeah.
Yes,
like
but not
that's
online.
Yeah.
Oh,
and it's not like...
And also I hate it.
It's so bad. I've watched so many people do it when I'm
so
demoing,
weird.
and I'm like...
That's probably a fun thing to like stream to get a bunch of laughs.
Oh, yeah.
But...
All right, Tubes, you're coming over.
Coming over.
We're going to stream this. Oh, no. No. If they did a Skyward Sword port with that, with the right hand being sword controls and then the left thumbstick moving.
Oh my goodness.
And then you like forced co-op that way, just like one
I used to do that on the Wii all the time.
Oh my god.
Player to player.
Oh no. Oh no. This could be fun.
Also, since Skyward Sword was brought up, for Galaxy, for those who don't know, they redid the controls for Galaxy, like in an official Nintendo port of Galaxy, or Galaxy 2, I don't know which one, but they made it so like they took all the motion controls out and have everything playable with an official controller, but it is only officially available in China for the what is it? The NVIDIA Shield tablet thing. Yeah. Which is basically what NVIDIA gave Nintendo to build the Switch with. It's just got a screen on it, and they call it a Switch instead of it plugging into the TV with no screen on it. But it's really cool because they actually did that. And then I found out that there is a fan mod of Spirit Tracks that adds in traditional controls, so like you don't have to play with the touchscreen at all.
I'm into it.
Yeah.
All right.
I didn't mind the touchscreen controls, but I would rather play it without.
Yeah.
Also, I just had a random idea, and it's really stupid thinking about the whole forced co-op thing. Ring Fit Adventure, one person has the leg strap, one person has the leg.
Okay.
Wait, what? What game
I'm
is
supposed
it?
to buy that game to stream it. I hate my life.
What game is it?
Boy.
Ring Fit Adventure. I'm totally gonna try and stream it.
Oh my god.
The guy in the video for that, I'm pretty sure he's a serial killer though.
You might even
Yeah.
break a sweat.
Yeah.
Someone posted actually. They played Ring Fit Adventure for an hour and they were drenched in sweat.
Oh
Which
my
I'm
gosh.
so excited for. Guys, I was wanting this. I've been wanting this.
I don't do physical
I
activity.
wouldn't play it in an airport, no.
I-
People would be
You
like,
could.
"What?" I could.
You could. That's the beauty of it. And they're like, what? What
Just
are you
randomly
doing
on the
here?
plane doing this as it builds up on my Switch when I upload it later.
Security is gonna pull you into
I thought the
bathroom and
girl
be
was a
like,
little
"What
bit
are you
scary
doing?"
though. Scarier because she was like they were playing a brand new adventure.
It's one of those.
Yeah. It's bad.
I blame
Yeah.
the director, whoever told them act like this.
It's like one of those weird things that Nintendo released a patent for a long time ago, and they're finally getting to it. Like, usually they put out like 50 weird, like just absolutely weird patents every year, but only one or two of them actually become something, and usually it's like years later. Like, I think one of the fastest that we've seen them actually do something with was whenever they came out with the VR thing, where it's like you look at the picture and it's like no one's gonna put their Switch on their head with cardboard. Why would someone do this? And then everyone does it. Yeah. And then the other one was like they had the banana on
The banana.
the Switch screens, and they're all like pushed together.
Aww.
We got
Lily and
Lily
Sheep, thank you for the
Sheep.
$10.
Yes, thank you.
For your birthday.
Birthday!
Fucking happy birthday, homie.
Whoa.
Wait, why are you giving us a present for your birthday?
Wait a minute. Wait a minute.
How does
Is
your
there a way to
country?
apply the $10?
How does your
It's
country
refund.
work?
Refund.
Yeah, can I?
Yeah.
No.
But thank you, Lorelei. Happy birthday. We need to sing happy birthday.
All right. Ready?
All right. We're going to do it.
It's gonna be
Juice
so
is not
insane.
down. Juice is not down for this. We're doing it.
Okay.
Okay.
I'm waiting for
Jesse,
y'all
count
to
us
start.
in. Jesse.
So are we saying his username? The
Yeah,
Rulian
we have-
sheep.
Brilliant sheep.
So
Well, that sounds like a really long way to say happy birthday, but okay.
We're going to do it.
All right. On 4. Yeah.
4?
3. I don't know.
I don't know.
It's like
Daniel,
4.
It would technically be 5.
You're not going to be the one that sings it.
Because Jesse's the leader.
Well, I was
of the
thinking of
bunch.
like this
You
typical
know him well.
4
Also, we're
because
going
of
to get copyright
4/4
strike for
time
saying happy
signature.
birthday.
That's a good point.
Oh, okay. Then this is your birthday song. It isn't very long. Hey,
Hey.
There you go.
Okay, there we go.
they sing that at
Copyright
Olive
strike will come
Garden.
after us. Oh. There we
There
go.
you go.
At the beginning
Makes
of one of the next videos, it'll like before anything, it's just gonna be happy birthday, Larillian sheep. So that'll
And then like 3 air horn sounds.
it's
I was
going to
thinking
be
of the kazoo sound with the blowout thing.
Oh, that
Oh,
one.
yeah.
it's going to be very extravagant.
Anyways, what were
Just
we
gonna have
talking about
confetti
before we
over
got
the whole
distracted?
screen.
Daniel, do you want to take the Pokemon
What?
news? The news
Pokemons!
from the
Oh
2
my
Pokemon
gosh.
things. Do you have the link for both of them?
Both of them? There's 2 Pokemon things?
Yeah, there's Pokemon and then 2. Each word has a link. That's
Oh my gosh,
hyperlinked.
those are 2 links. I thought it was one
What
link.
the ding?
What the ding dong? Okay, apparently I do have both. Okay, well, first of all, have you all ever heard of Pokemons?
What?
You haven't? Oh my gosh. Well, anyways, this is a news article from GoNintendo.com. Game Freak considered moving away from turn-based